Have you noticed that life seems to move in chapters? Sometimes the universe asks us to build. Other times it asks us to let go. And every once in a while, something happens in astrology that changes the direction of the entire collective. That is exactly what is about to happen on July 26th. The lunar nodes are changing signs, moving through North Node Aquarius and South Node Leo. And this is much more than just another transit. This is a karmic reset. For the next chapter, we're collectively being asked to stop living from ego and begin living with purpose. To stop asking, how can I get attention? What can I do to get attention? And begin asking, how do I contribute? This shift affects every single person. Whether you're watching this as your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. Your rising sign will often describe the external events that unfold, while your sun sign reflects your identity and life direction, and your moon reveals how you'll experience this emotionally. So today, we're deep diving into what the lunar nodes actually are, why this is one of the biggest energetic shifts happening, what Aquarius and Leo represent, what humanity is collectively learning, and exactly how every zodiac sign will experience this new karmic cycle. And stay tuned while I'm doing a quick recap for each of the zodiac signs in this video. I am doing separate videos for each of the zodiac signs in full depth. So stay tuned as I work through those videos. Now, let's get started, shall we? What are the lunar nodes? They're not planets. They're mathematical points where the moon's orbit crosses the path of the sun. But spiritually, they're considered the soul's compass. So the South Node represents past life energy. It's your old habits. It's your comfort zones. Karma, it's the talents you've already mastered. And it's places where growth has stopped. It feels familiar. But staying there too long eventually keeps you from evolving. So the North Node, this represents your soul's future. It's evolution. It's your destiny. It's your growth. It's your new experiences. And it's where life continually nudges you. It isn't always comfortable, though, but it's where miracles happen. So, the South Node in Leo. So, humanity is releasing excessive ego, validation seeking, performing for approval, drama, competition, pride, needing to always be right, and personal recognition over collective success. So this doesn't mean confidence is bad. Leo teaches healthy confidence. But the shadow side says, I need everyone to notice me before I feel valuable. That, my friend, that pattern is ending. So the North Node in Aquarius. So Aquarius asks, how do we help everyone? How do we innovate? How do we improve society? How do we create communities instead of kingdoms? So the transit moves all of us from I to we. So over the coming years, we may witness major technological breakthroughs. Artificial intelligence becoming even more integrated into everyday life. Rapid changes in communication. More people working remotely. New inventions. Communities replacing traditional institutions. Greater interest in humanitarian causes. You're going to see friendships becoming more important than your status. And younger generations redefining success. We're going to see new forms of education. And there's going to be breakthroughs involving science, space, exploration. So people will increasingly ask, what purpose does my work serve? Instead of, how do I impress? How impressive does my work look? So many people will wake up spiritually. They're going to leave careers that no longer align. They'll find entirely new friend groups, and they're going to detach from unhealthy relationships. And people will question authority, and they're going to seek authentic freedom. They're going to learn to think independently and discover where they truly belong. So let's get into each of the zodiac signs and let's see how this is going to affect each of you going through the house Aquarius activates, and then it will give you a little snippet of what it is to release. And again, as a reminder, I am doing full depth videos for each of the zodiac signs. This is going to be just a quick snippet for those who just want to get the quick down and dirty and move on. But the others who are interested in more in depth of your actual zodiac sign, stay tuned. Okay? Aries, you're up first. So Aquarius activates your 11th house. So this is one of the biggest friendship and networking periods you've experienced in years. So your destiny arrives through people. And you'll likely meet influential friends. And you'll start joining organizations. And you'll expand your audience. And you're going to find your community. So you'll collaborate instead of competing. And the South Node in Leo is going to ask you to release the need to always lead from the front. Sometimes your greatest success comes from building something with others. So for Taurus, Aquarius activates your 10th house. So this is career changes become major. There's recognition that comes through innovation. And many Taurus individuals may change professions. They could become entrepreneurs. And they're going to use technology in new ways. And they'll become leaders within their industries. Now, The South Node asks you to let go of old beliefs surrounding your home, your emotional security, and staying where life feels safe. Growth requires visibility. So for you, Gemini, Aquarius activates your 9th house. Your world expands. Travel and teaching, publishing starts to happening. Higher education comes in. There's going to be spiritual learning. Your beliefs evolve dramatically. Now, the South Node asks you to stop believing every thought your mind creates. Not every opinion is going to deserve your energy. For you, Cancer, Aquarius activates your 8th house. This becomes one of the deepest emotional transformations of your life. This is about your shared finances, it's inheritance, it's healing, and it's about intimacy. It's trauma recovery, psychology. You'll discover your true emotional strength. But the South Node is asking you to release unhealthy attachments when it comes to money, possessions, or self-worth, based solely on what you own. For you, Leo, this activates your 7th house. So relationships become your greatest teacher. We're talking marriage, business partnerships, soul contracts, friendships. Who stays? Who leaves? South Node in your sign asks you to release outdated identities. So the version of yourself that once worked may no longer fit your future. So for you, Virgo, Aquarius activates your 6th house. This is your routines completely change. We're talking health, exercise, work, schedules, daily habits. Technology may mainstream how you work. Now, the South Node asks you to stop sacrificing your peace by carrying emotional burdens that belong to everybody else. Healing begins with healthy boundaries. So for you, Libra, Aquarius activates your 5th house. We're talking creativity explodes. Romance changes. Children are in the picture. Passion projects. Creative businesses. This is one of your most playful cycles. Now, the South Node asks you to stop living for social approval. Create because your soul loves creating. For you, Scorpio, Aquarius activates your 4th house. We're talking home, family, your roots, can be real estate, healing childhood wounds. Many Scorpios relocate. Others redefine what family means. Now, the South Node asks you to stop measuring your worth through career titles alone. True success begins with emotional security. Sagittarius, Aquarius activates your 3rd house. We're talking communication evolves dramatically. You could start writing, maybe teaching, maybe starting a podcast, social media, maybe doing some learning, or more networking. Your voice becomes one of the greatest gifts. Now, the South Node asks you to release rigid belief systems. Growth comes through curiosity, not certainty. For you, Capricorn, Aquarius activates your second house. We're talking money. We're talking income. We're talking self-worth, your resources, your values. New income opportunities appear through technology, innovation, and unconventional work. Now, the South Node encourages you to release fear around dependence, scarcity, and emotional control. True security starts within. For you, Aquarius activates your first house. You're entering one of the most defining periods of your life. Your identity shifts. Your appearance changes. Your confidence grows. Purpose becomes crystal clear. People may barely recognize the person you become by the end of the cycle. Now, your South Node in Leo asks you to release relationships that only support the old version of you. Not everyone is meant to walk into your future. For you, Pisces, Aquarius activates your 12th house. This becomes one of the most spiritual chapters of your life. We're talking about healing, your dreams, meditation, it's subconscious breakthroughs, it's divine timing, psychic development. Many Pisces individuals will discover gifts they never knew they possessed. Now, your South Node in Leo asks you to let go of perfectionism through constant productivity. Your soul needs rest as much as achievement. So, no matter your zodiac sign, this transit asks the same questions. Where are you chasing applause instead of being real? Where are you trying to stand above others when you're meant to stand beside them? What future are you helping to build? Aquarius teaches us that every unique person has something valuable to contribute. The goal isn't to become the same. It's to bring your individuality into service of something larger than ourselves. So the South Node in Leo doesn't ask you to stop shining. It asks you to stop believing your light only has value when somebody else applauds it. Your North Node in Aquarius reminds us that the brightest future is built when people with different talents come together with a shared purpose. This natal shift marks the beginning of a powerful new chapter. Some relationships may naturally fade. Unexpected opportunities may appear, and your priorities may change in ways you never anticipated. That's not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It often is a sign that you're growing into a life your soul is ready for. So, if you enjoy this type of content and you find it to be helpful, please subscribe, share, like, and comment. All of that helps the channel to grow. So until the next time, take care of yourself, trust the timing of your journey, and remember that sometimes the greatest transformation begins the moment you're willing to release who you've been so you can become who you're meant to be. So I love you guys. And remember, I'm doing in-depth for each of the zodiac signs. You can stay tuned, be subscribed so you know when they're uploaded. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.